I'm so excited. Have I mentioned that I'm excited? Okay, but I am. I haven't gotten to go to a pumpkin patch since I was a little kid. And this is a lot more than a patch. This is a whole thing. With the apple cider stuff and the corn maze and... what is that, hay rides? I don't know if my allergies will be okay with a hayride, but it does look tempting. First things first, though, pumpkins. Our main objective. I guess we go over here to get started? Oh yeah, okay, there's a sign. We need to get some shears so we can cut the stems. That makes sense. Sorry, I don't remember much about the particulars of doing this. I just remember coming out to a place like this on a crisp autumn day and choosing a massive pumpkin. Everything else is sort of a blur. Well, yeah, it was always one of my favorite things all year. This and apple picking, but especially this. Oh yeah, this was the highlight of the season. I loved taking my time choosing a pumpkin. I knew I'd have to be the one to carve it, so I wanted it to be a good one every time. A really round, pretty jack-o'-lantern type of pumpkin. And of course, the main rule that my mom put in place for me and my brothers, we had to be able to carry the pumpkin we chose, which, looking back, was a brilliant way to keep us from going too overboard. Oh, my brother tried to get around that by rolling his pumpkin, but that wasn't allowed. We had to carry them, but never by the stem. That would break off. You want to wrap your arms around it and toddle off to the car with a pumpkin as big as you are. That's how it felt anyway. That's the right way to do it. Okay, shears acquired. Thank you. To the patch. I'm glad it's not too busy today. One of the perks of being a grown-up, we can come here on a school day and take our time. It's so nice and cool out here. It really feels like fall. I love this feeling. The chill in the air. It's such a great start to the season. I'll let you know if I get too cold, sweetness, don't worry. And I can always warm up with hot cider later. I can smell it, actually, can you? It smells so good. We'll have to take some cider home. And maybe some mulling spices, too. Did I mention how glad I am to be here with you? Of course. I love sharing stuff like this with you. Things that I enjoyed as a kid, getting to enjoy them now with you. It's awesome. It's like a new chapter. And there's no one else I'd rather be here with. Thank you, sweetness. Mwah. You're the best. Thank you again for being here with me. Oh, careful. It's kind of muddy here. It's totally fine. We dressed for it. I don't care if these boots get a little dirty. That's the whole point. This is a pumpkin patch. Mud and leaves and pumpkins and vines, the whole 9 yards. We came prepared. So let's get in here and find something good. I don't know. What do you think? 2 pumpkins? 1 for each of us? Unless you want to carve more than 1. Don't forget, you have to clean each pumpkin out before you carve it, so there's that. Works for me. I only plan on carving 1 this year, but I'm going to make it a good one. Real pumpkin art. The neighbor kids will be amazed. Don't worry, I won't bite off more than I can chew, and I won't get a pumpkin I can't carry. That's the rule, even now, at least for me. If you want to roll yours, I'll look the other way. Let's see. This one is a little too weirdly shaped. How about... Oh, this one's nice. Very round, but nope, not good on the other side. See? This is bad under here. Always gotta check. Oh yeah, be sure to turn the pumpkins over as you look at them. Some might be rotten on the bottom or just not as good as they look from the top, you know? Yep, gotta do our due diligence. It takes time and care to find the best pumpkin. I'm glad we got out here before they were all picked over. Yeah, it's sort of like Christmas trees. If you want to get a good one, you gotta be on the ball. This one is definitely too big. I don't want to tackle that level of pumpkin guts. Yeah, you think you could? That's a lot of guts. You gotta pull them all out yourself. Up to you, it's your pumpkin. I'm gonna keep looking though. Plenty of options here. What about a really misshapen, ugly pumpkin? I bet that would make a cool jack-o'-lantern. Really spooky and creepy. You know, something with lumps and bumps. Maybe the sort of pumpkin no one else would pick. I have a soft spot for things like that, even if it's silly. I don't know, there are almost too many choices. I think I'll just know it when I see it. Like love at first sight, but with a pumpkin. I'm gonna check this way. Did you have any Halloween traditions as a kid? I mean, it's not everyone's thing, I get it. My family went hard into just about every holiday, but I know that wasn't entirely normal. You don't mind doing these traditions with me, though? Good. I know I can get really enthusiastic. I don't mean to be overwhelming, I just love little things like this. They matter to me. They help me slow down and pay attention and notice the happy moments more. Because we make an effort for the happy moments, if that makes sense. We make memories this way. Well, I know I won't forget our first foray into the pumpkin patch, and how I managed to get this muddy this fast. How did I do that? You're doing a lot better at keeping clean. Well done, you. Yeah, we'll see. It's early yet. Oh, what did you find? Ooh, that one is nice. Really good shape, and I like that broad face. Perfect for carving. You think you want it? Don't cut it off the vine until you're sure. I don't think anyone will snipe it from you if you want to keep looking for a while. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it too. Keep browsing, sweetness. You never know what you'll find. This one is too long. I think I want something rounder, more traditional. I mean, you need a nice wide surface to make a big face on. The tall, long ones are tougher. And my arms are too short to really get in there and clean them out. I'm trying to plan ahead here. I think I've made my expertise clear. I'm not done here yet. Oh, other traditions, you mean? Well, of course, we give out candy to trick-or-treaters. Some years, my dad wanted to be the house that gave full-size bars, so we did that. One year, I dressed up like a fortune teller and did palm readings on the front porch. That was fun. I was pretty into that sort of thing back then. I don't know, 12 or 13. I grew out of it, but that year was a fun one. I think that was also the year that a boy I knew decided to TP my backyard. I don't have any idea. I mean, TPing houses was a thing. People did it, even with the risk of security cameras, but I'd never heard of someone doing a backyard before. No one can see it, you know? It's silly. Nope, we didn't have a fence, so I guess that made it easy for him. I woke up the next day to a backyard full of toilet paper. Oh yeah, I found out later it was a crush, which I was fine with. I liked him too. He was my boyfriend a few months after that, and we lasted all of a month, I think, which in middle school was like a long time. No idea what happened to him, but wherever he is, I hope he's learned better methods of flirting than spreading toilet paper around someone's backyard. Don't you dare, you better never TP anything of mine. Well, for starters, you already have me, so you don't need to do anything to catch my attention. Mwah. Good. I like this better anyway. Normal adult relationships beat that middle school crap any day of the week. And now we get to pick our pumpkins and make our own Halloween traditions. Actually, come to think of it, should we make up some new ones for ourselves? Well, we could make it a thing to bake Halloween cookies every year. Or we could wear costumes to give out candy. Or we could be the house that gives full-sized bars. What do you think? We can talk about it. For now, pumpkins. Oh, this one is nice. What do you think? It looks great on the back. I like the shape. Round, but also kind of lumpy. I think I could make an amazing face out of this. I think so. I think this is the one. I knew that I'd know it when I saw it. How about you? You want to get that one you saw over there? That works for me. Look at us, finding the perfect pumpkins. We're experts at this Halloween stuff. Okay, so hand me the shears. Let me clip this one. There we go. Now you can do yours. Leave as much stem as you like. Sometimes a cool curvy stem is a good look. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. It's almost like a cartoon pumpkin. Good choice, gorgeous. Now we just need to carry them back to the main building and pay for them. And get some cider. Most definitely cider. My fingers are feeling a little numb. It's fine. Didn't I say it was totally worth it? Come on, time to heft the gourds. There we go. Let's walk. Carefully. If we slip in this mud, we might drop the pumpkins. And they might break, and then I'd be bummed. Being careful, don't worry. I know I'm the one who tends to fall over, but trust me, this is precious cargo. Okay, so we get our pumpkins, we get our cider, and then maybe we can take a walk through the corn maze. Oh, I wonder if they have apple cider donuts. You haven't? That's crazy. You really need to. They're amazing. And you can only really get them this time of year. I hope they have some. Yes, seriously. So cider, donuts hopefully, corn maze, and then home with our pumpkins. And then we wait to carve them until the day before Halloween so they don't rot. I mean, they do look pretty cool when they rot, but I think I'd rather have the good carved face be the one the trick-or-treaters see, at least at first. Awesome. The spoopy season is going great so far, and it's all thanks to you. Sweetness, let me be grateful. You humor me, you listen to my stories, you take me to the pumpkin patch. You are amazing, and I love you, so there. In that case, once we get home, we can shower off this mud and get a nice cuddle going on the couch. What do you say? Perfect. Come on then. Lots of autumn fun still to have. Hey, Sweetness. Shout out to this audio's randomly selected Sweetness patron, Nathan Williams. Thank you for making this channel possible. If you like my audios, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out the links in the description for all the ways you can support me, including my awesome Patreon. Thanks for listening.